How long have you lived here?
I lived here for 9 years.
9 years, and so obviously you've been here for quite a while, right? And had to do some improvements to the homes, and some things happened. So, what type of things are you trying to improve and accomplish in fixing up the home, and what happened?
Well, my back patio was leaking, and I was trying to put like a new roof on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I had a flyer in my door, and this is the flyer right here. Want to take a picture?
Yeah. We got it.
So you know it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and I called the person, D&J Home Improvement, to give me an estimate. So he gave me an estimate, and I said, okay, I'll hire him. He charged $4,000, and I was expecting the roof and the door and the different things he said, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I asked around for people, and they told me the price was a little steep, but it could be okay if they had done the job that they were supposed to do. But instead, they did a flat roof instead of pitch.
Mm-hmm.
And then they turned around and treated it like a pitch roof instead of a flat roof.
Okay.
And put shingles on it instead of what they're supposed to put. A couple of weeks after that, and the rain fell, then the roof was leaking just as much as it was before. Although it was supposed to be a brand new roof.
Okay. And so you had how long did it took him to do that?
It took him a week.
Okay.
Or took maybe a week or two.
Was
but
you
he
able?
did not know what he was doing. He did not know anything about roofs. So he had to bring another guy to help him with the roof. And it appeared that this guy didn't know anything about roofs either. Neither one of them.
So even though he was advertising that he knew about roofs, he did not.
Right.
Okay. And so then, so after, was you able to get back in touch with him or anything?
No. When I called him to tell him that the roof was leaking, he said he was going to come around. And he did not. And Emanuel from Emanuel Hope, what do you call it? Hope.
Emanuel Hope Foundation. Huh?
It wasn't Emanuel Hope Foundation yet. And this is what inspired him to do that.
Okay.
He tracked him down for me because he realized I was a senior and I didn't have anyone to help me.
Mm-hmm.
So he volunteered to help me without any charge, which was a very good thing. And he did track him down, and he said he promised Emanuel that he was going to come and look at it and see what he can do to improve it. But he never came. And then he changed his phone so that no one could track him down again.
Wow.
And that was the end of him and me.
Now, what did you do after that?
After that, it was leaking so badly that I couldn't take it, and I decided that I would have to borrow some money and get someone else to fix it. Because it was like bothering me, and all the things that was in there was ruined, and it was like getting mildew from the rain coming down, and it was new brown wood, and everything was new. The whole roof was new.
Mm-hmm.
Turn around then, and a friend of mine referred this other person here, Miller Construction, to me. They came and they gave me an estimate, $3,000. Then I said, okay. Then they came, and all they did was to buy a bucket of white substance.
Yeah, we have the picture of it.
Right. Yeah. And put on the roof. It didn't take no longer than like, say, 15 to 20 minutes. They give me a receipt and they're gone. Couple of days he called back to find out from me if everything was all right. I told him I don't know because we didn't have any rain yet. I got to wait until rain falls then to find out if it's going to be leaking or not.
Mm-hmm.
Then the rain fell, and then of course it was leaking.
Okay.
Call him back and tell him that it's leaking. He said, okay, he's going to come around and do something. Then he come around, he wanted to charge $251 more, and I told him, no, I don't have any more money. So he would have to, whatever money, the $3,000 he got from before, he would have to take it out of that and buy the thing. So he did not come back.
So,
And that was the end of he and me.
okay. So you basically had that work done, but never got it.
And never got it done right.
Never got it done right.
Right.
Okay. So now, when you was working with Emanuel, how he helped with the house and different things. What did Emanuel Foundation? What did they do?
It wasn't even a foundation yet. It was just Emanuel.
Mm-hmm.
So he tried his best to help me as much as he can, and I appreciated that very, very much. Because he looked at the roof for me, and well, when he looked at it, it didn't have no rain or no water, so he didn't know it was going to leak. He thought that everything was okay with Doug, the first guy. Okay, but then I got a warning for the grass, because the grass needed cutting. And then he cut it for me and did a lot of work around the edges and the roadside and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay. And then what else did they end up coming back and doing?
Okay, Emanuel then, my trees was getting so big, I was afraid that they may fall on the house if there's a tornado or a storm or something. So he put my mind at ease and said, okay, since you're a senior, I'll do it for you. And he got some guys to come here and do the trees.
Mm-hmm.
And all they charged was $500 for a job that would normally cost at least $2,000. Because they were three big brick trees, tall and big.
Mm-hmm.
I was so scared that they may have fell on the house and crashed the roof. So he took care of that for me.
And did some other things
Yeah.
also in that backyard. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So how you felt after that, like having all the work done?
Oh, I felt better because I know the city not going to give me a ticket for the grass. And the trees were down and they're not going to fall on my house.
Absolutely. Now, do you believe that seniors is at risk at being taken advantage of?
Yes, seniors are the ones that are being taken advantage of because they don't have anybody to help them. And because they're helpless in a way, they're taken advantage of.
And with the things that, do you feel that, with that lack of help, sometimes they feel pressured, to do things when they don't know all the things to do sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yes, because you have a lot of stuff to do, and you are pressured because you don't know how you're going to get it done.
Now, also the city, I know the city don't know necessarily like when someone might be a senior or not, but when you're getting the fines or the things on tickets on your door or...
Yeah, the warnings.
Yeah, and you're not able necessarily to do it yourself right now. How that feel as a senior? Do you think that put pressure on the seniors too?
Yes, it does put a lot of pressure on the seniors because you don't know who's going to do it. You don't know who to get to do it until you find someone that you could call directly and get them to do it. Or you would have to call someone that, give you a flyer or something, and then the money that they charge is so much that sometimes you're not able to pay.
And how do you think that Emanuel's Foundation, do you think that's something that's very valuable to a lot of people right now?
I believe that, yes, if it get off the ground, that it would be valuable to a lot of seniors because there's a lot of seniors out there like me who don't have anyone to help them. And the foundation would be able to help them, like, do the grass or the trees or plus other stuff that need to be done. The doors, if it need a lock and different things.
And how do you feel about someone supporting the foundation, like giving them donations? Do you think that's a worthy cause?
Yes, I think it's a worthy cause because it would be doing the seniors a favor and helping them.
Absolutely. All right. Anything else, guys?
That was pretty good. Let me think. I'm Emanuel Yancey, founder of Emanuel's Hope Foundation, representing our senior citizens and elderly in the community. Now, I want to show you one of the reasons that Emanuel's Hope Foundation is so important to our community. Let me step behind
Okay, you go. And I follow you.
Now, this is one of the injustice that our senior citizens suffer, and they have no recourse. But now they're going to have a recourse because we're going to see to it that our senior citizens, a light is shined on them, and that our senior citizens are taken care of. But I want you to take a look at the ceiling out here. Just take a look. All of that is brand new wood. Look all the way around. It's all new wood. New beams, new plyboard. However, it's all soggy because it's raining. It's all molded and mildewed. And this is a senior citizen's home. And she spent $7,000 to have this work done. Now, it has not been 2 years yet. And as you well know, a roof is supposed to last on a home.
It haven't even been 1 year.
Hasn't been 1 year yet.
Right.
And a roof is supposed to last on a home at least 20 years. Now, this is what we want to bring an end to. So when something like this happens, the senior citizen will have a recourse because they can call upon Emanuel's Hope Foundation, and we will ensure that this sort of thing does not happen in our community. We want to shine a light on situations like this, and we want to bring attention and awareness to what's going on. How unscrupulous contractors, they prey on our senior citizens. How they come and promise to do a job, and they take their money, and then they don't return. Or they do a shoddy job like this right here. And this has to be completely redone again. And this, Mom had 2 individuals come out here and work on this roof. And this roof is still leaking, and it's still soggy. And so we are going to be advocates for our senior citizens. And we want the city to get behind us, the state government to get behind us, and we need your support. We need the support of each and every one of you to help us to help our senior citizens, to help us to help those that God is honoring with long life. Their latter years should be so much happier. They should be joyous, and they should be full of peace and happiness, and we should honor our senior citizens and elderly. And that's what Emanuel's Hope Foundation is going to introduce and bring to the community, awareness of the importance of honoring and cherishing and taking care of the elderly and our senior citizens. Emanuel's Hope Foundation, your support is very much needed. Thank you.